Oh, did you finish language school this weekend?
Yeah, yesterday. I don't have class on Fridays, so Friday I can sleep a little bit more. And I went and ran 10 kilometers this morning. So,
Oh, 10 kilometer. Wow.
yeah,
Great
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it felt good. I like running in the mornings. It's super nice.
Good.
How was your day?
Yeah. Uh, so I met my friend uh coincident in the mm, Rotary.
hmm
Mm, mm. For the 2 years ago, first time for the first time 2 years.
Yeah, nice.
Mm,
That was,
mm.
how was that? Must have been super
Oh,
fun.
very good. He's a lawyer.
Ah, cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And so he started the business
hmm
in his hometown.
hmm
He come back his hometown. Mm, it's great. So
Super nice.
yeah. So he's he enjoys take a dinner with
hmm
his girlfriend.
hmm
Um, so we enjoyed uh, local cuisine in my
Nice.
hometown, and
hmm
sharing his personality with
hmm
with his girlfriend.
hmm
Yeah, it's amazing. So I had energy,
hmm
and yeah, so keep doing. Um, yeah, I shared my activity, and especially from learning English.
hmm
He said it's a good thing. Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
I
I,
can
I'm so
imagine.
mm, I'm so happy to meet him.
Mhm.
That's all. Yeah,
Oh, that sounds so great. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yay.
Yeah,
Okay,
totally.
totally. Okay. Mm, okay. So today I want to share uh topic different from baseball and tennis. Mm,
hmm
different or small similar things.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll share the display. Here you are.
There we go.
Okay. 30 minutes online conversation course. So simple phrase used in baseball and tennis. Uh, I'll share the baseball phrase. Uh, nice catch. It's
hmm
getting a ball. Mm. Uh, keep your eye on ball.
Yeah, we say that in tennis as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you use in tennis?
Like if you miss a shot because you're unfocused,
Oh,
then your coach would tell you like focus on the ball, keep your eye on the ball.
mm. The player missed hitting a ball.
Yeah, yeah. Or I say
So
it to
coach,
myself. I'm like, keep your eye on the ball. Come on.
keep your eye on the ball. Wow.
Yeah, I say it to myself as well. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Or uh, so let's go Yankee. Let's
hmm
go Yankee. Mm. So 何 local team cheering
Yes, perfect.
displays. Yeah.
hmm
Next Singramis it's
hmm
struck out three strike batter swing. They
hmm
change the next player.
hmm
Mm, okay. Number five, safe. It's me.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the little signal. Safe. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I actually dated a baseball player for a little bit, so he taught me it.
Oh, who?
Uh,
Who?
Not professional in
No
in
professor.
university. Yeah, no, not
Oh,
a professional. That would be
oh.
crazy. That would be
Who?
crazy.
Who? Okay, is a safe. Okay, good. Okay. Next topic. So common tennis phrases. Key phrases. Nice shot.
Mhm.
Wow. Out.
Yeah, we can also do this.
Or
So instead of saying out,
saying out.
if you do this with like if
Mm,
the ball goes out and you
mm,
just put your one finger up, that
One
means
finger.
out.
I mean out.
You just
Wow.
go. And sometimes if I want to be sassy, I go
Mm.
like that. It's really mean, but it's like no, no, no.
No, 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 no. Out.
It's very sassy. I like to do it.
Sassy. Sassy. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, your serve.
Hmm.
Services or service.
Yeah, it's like if like I win the game or the other opponent wins the game,
Uh,
then you just go, "Oh, your serve," and you hit it to the other person.
mm, wow. Okay. Next, game set match.
Hmm? When you win the match or when the match is over.
Finishing the game.
Yeah, when the
Uh,
match is over, the umpire always says game,
umpire.
set, match, and then whoever won.
Mm, okay. Next, what's the question? What
Mhm.
phrase do players commonly use during a match?
Free, I mean, if you win a point, a lot of players will say, "Come on, let's
Uh,
go."
let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
like to pump themselves up, or they do a
Mm,
fist pump like that.
mm. Pump themselves up.
Mhm. Like out is a
Out.
common phrase.
Common phrase.
If a player calls a
Mm.
ball out and like my opponent calls a ball out and I think it was in, then we always say, "Are you sure?"
Are you
To
sure?
like, yeah, to double check.
Are you
And
sure?
also when you serve, if you
Mm,
hit the net a little bit, it's
mm.
called let. So you have to
Oh,
redo the serve. You go let.
right. Mm.
Hmm.
Umpire. So check the uh table seat.
Yeah, yeah,
High
yeah.
seat.
Mhm. Yeah, but now for
Wow.
lets, there's like little sensors on the
Sensor. Yeah.
nets, so the
Net.
ref gets like a notification that it hit the net a little bit, and
Mm.
the umpire will say lets.
Wow. So now, so it's so the latest technology,
Yeah.
the vision
Hmm.
can watch the in or out.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Uh,
in the like in pro tennis, you have to challenge it. So
challenge.
they'll go to the umpire and be like, "I want to challenge that shot," and
Oh,
then they do that. But in other tennis matches, like not professional, you can't do
oh,
that because we don't have the like when I was growing up, like when I was playing junior tennis or college, we don't have the fancy
ooh,
technology. So
ooh.
yeah.
Wow. uh, so when you play the match, so uh, did you hire the uh professional umpire?
You're not allowed. Basically at tennis tournaments, there's like two or three, like we call them referees
Mm.
or a ref. Um, and the only time, like we only ask for the ref to come on the court if you're having problems.
Problem.
So I've called the ref multiple times.
Mm.
I've been mean to refs. um,
Wow.
but they all loved me at the end of the day. They knew I was
Good.
just some crazy like I
Mm.
you end up knowing a lot of the refs because they go to they all go to the same tournaments as you, and they usually all liked me. They just knew I was a little crazy, so it was okay.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. How do you use English with the umpire or opponent in teams in tennis?
We always just like you can ask questions to the umpire or your
Ah,
opponent. It's always in English. So
always English.
yeah.
Okay. Wow. Next, is there a difference in how English is used team sports versus individual sports?
I don't think so. I mean, English is the same. It's just a matter of different languages just used in the sense of one's an individual sport, one's a team sport. So with the individual sport, the coach in tennis, you can't be coached during the match. You can't. So it's just you by yourself. So in tennis, usually the tennis player is talking to themselves. Versus in team sports, the coach is allowed to coach the entire team and the players. So the coach and teammates, they talk a lot more than in tennis.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So, okay, next lesson. Okay. Next topic. So, similar things to baseball and tennis. Focusing on so difficult to hit the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. Number one, what are some technical similarities in hitting a ball between baseball and tennis?
I mean, we both use like our arms, obviously. Like, I mean, I would say like a baseball, like when you hold it with two hands, it's like a backhand in tennis, right? Because we use most of us use two hands. You're trying to make contact with like the baseball, the bat, in tennis, the racket. You have to use your hips in the right, use your hips a lot and your legs, hips and legs, I think in both. What else? I feel like that's it, because I think it's very different how you hit a baseball versus tennis, like technique wise. I think it's super different,
Okay, yeah. So I have a question, Sibel. So tennis is a one-hand stroke. So how after matching the race, after practicing, so what do you care, especially from
your wrist. I usually have no problems. The way, that's why I think like the way you hit a baseball is so different from tennis, because in baseball you're trying to hit it like it's such a weird angle, but in tennis you're really hitting in front, where you don't, like, if you hit the ball correctly, you're not putting so much pressure on your shoulder, elbow, and wrist. People who, I've never had wrist issues, but my ex-boyfriend did. He had like really bad wrist problems because he would use his wrist too much. So you have to find the balance of maybe bending your knees more so you're not putting as much pressure, because in tennis you really don't hit the ball high. It's like low, and you kind of use like the motion of your body to help. So our arms are not that strong, to be honest. It's not like our forearms, like here, like this forearm is strong because we're holding the racket, but besides that, all of our power and energy comes from our legs.
So step, same position,
Yeah, there's so
better
many.
position.
Tennis is very technical, and like that's I think that's not to say that baseball isn't, but there's more technical aspects to having to hit a tennis ball than there is to hitting a baseball, I would say. Like there's a lot of little things you have to really focus on. Like the steps you take to the ball, how you position yourself before you hit, making
Mm.
sure you're like loading your legs while also moving your racket down and
Moving
then
the racket down.
accelerate. It's like,
Mm.
and then you have to follow through. It's a
Mm.
lot. Tennis is like very, very, very technical. And that's why
True.
it's hard to play. It's like it's hard. It's just a hard
Mm.
sport.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So art baseball player often injured, so
Yeah.
snap, neck,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
wrist, yeah. Cause it's high intensity power
Hmm.
for the wrist. And throwing a ball is the best. So snap and hitting a ball.
Hmm.
So strong
Yeah.
effect.
And baseball bats are so heavy.
Yeah, so
Like
heavy. Yeah,
tennis rackets are
uh,
not that heavy, but baseball, like
yeah,
baseball
yeah.
players are like super strong
Mm.
because holding that bat alone is super heavy.
I'll share so equipment. So baseball bats, tennis rackets, so weights, different weights.
Hmm.
Often baseball is high weight, uh, about 10, about
Hmm.
1 kilogram,
Hmm.
30 from 30 or 40 ounce. What do you say?
32 to 40 ounces. So
32
OZ equals
ounce,
ounce.
ounce,
Ounce. We say ounces.
ounces. Okay, ounces. Beside tennis racket is
Yeah.
10, 14 ounce,
Ounces.
ounces.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, very different weight.
Different. Yeah. Okay. So back to the question. Next question. What challenge do both sports share when it comes to timing the hit?
Yeah. Hmm.
Timing.
I think it's the same in
Mm,
baseball and tennis. You have to hit it in the
mm,
perfect spot,
mm, mm,
you know? Obviously, I think in baseball, it's way harder to hit the perfect spot because the pitcher is throwing super
mm.
fast.
Super fast.
Yeah, versus in tennis, they hit they hit the ball very fast
Mm,
as well, but not
yeah,
as fast as the pitcher.
mm.
And we wait for the ball to bounce and then we
Bound.
hit.
Yeah.
So we have more time to, put ourselves in a position to hit the shot perfectly. But
Mm,
in baseball, there's no time. You just have to swing and
mm,
hit it
mm,
well.
mm. So I have a question, Sibel. So
Mhm.
when did you start the motion? Bounding, for example, so bounding a ball or so smash
Since
stroke.
I started,
Uh,
that's how you always start, like no
always
matter
start.
what.
Uh,
Yeah, you have to bounce, hit, bounce, hit. Mhm.
bounce hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since I was 6.
Wow. Okay. Next question. How do baseball and tennis differ in handling, ball speed and spin?
Yeah.
Okay. Please wait. So
Mhm.
I'll share the baseball ball.
Mhm.
Major
Nice.
League Baseball. It's my pleasure. I went to New York City.
Mhm.
I catch the ball in the practice. Practice.
Oh,
Practice.
cool.
Practice.
Amazing.
Practice
That's
ball.
super cool. Yeah,
Not
but
the
still,
official
that's
ball.
super cool. Still very
Yeah.
cool.
So one staff throw the ball for
Mhm.
me. Mm.
Ah,
Yeah.
super nice. Was that
Yeah.
with the
I
Yankees or the Mets?
Yankees. Yankees.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yankee
Uh,
Stadium is super nice.
Yankees. Yeah. Yeah. First time, so I gave the children.
Hmm.
His parent.
Hmm.
No problem. Okay. You are catch, so you keep the ball. Oh, thank
Hmm.
you so much. Uh,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Okay. Thank you. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's also a lot of spin. So like so drop breaking ball, drop ball, or curve ball. Another a lot of speed and spin. How was so tennis ball or yeah?
Most of the time, so we have like no, there's three kinds of, so there's a flat ball, which you kind of
Flat
put
ball,
no spin on it,
no spin,
no spin. You just hit it very flat.
very
But
flat.
mostly, most tennis shots have a little bit of spin on it, and then others have more top spin. So you kind of,
More
when
top.
you hit the ball, you kind of go over it, so the ball goes forward. And then we have something called a slice, and that's when you
Slice.
kind of go under and you go the
Under.
opposite way. So the ball goes backwards, so it slows it
Backward.
down when it when it bounces, it goes back. Yeah.
Do you what shot do you good at?
Well, I hit most of my
Slice.
shots with spin, like my forehand has a lot of spin. My backhand is a little bit of spin. But my backhand slice and my forehand slice are really good, actually. So I'm really good at that.
Wow.
Mhm.
You are good at so forehand slice or backhand
Forehand,
slice?
both. Like,
Both.
I mean, I usually try not to use a forehand slice, but sometimes it works. If anything, I use a backhand slice more. But usually my forehand, I just like to hit it super hard.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
I
you
love hitting
often
forward.
do you often practice this shot?
I mean, no, I already like and honestly at my level, you're not really practicing how to hit your shots anymore. Like sometimes your technique gets a little bit off, but you know that it's off, so you just quickly fix it. At the point, like once you're at a certain level, it's more about strategy. Like like looking at the court like a chess game and thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna hit it super wide on the forehand side, so I can open the court and just smack it to the other side. So it's more about strategy and thinking how to build the points so that you can win than technique. At this point, I don't really need to work on my technique as much. Maybe on the serve. The serve, it's usually something you can always work on. But it's about how do I improve my game to build the points a lot better so that I can set myself up to win each one.
So you played tennis for a long time.
Yeah.
You have a lot of technique, so you can easy to adjustment.
Yeah, I don't even think about it. Like my body has done this for 20 years. It knows what to do. Like for me, it's like autopilot. Like I don't really have to think about it. If I miss a shot, I can tell why I missed it. Like if it was a technique or if I didn't position my body correctly, I hit the ball late, or the shot was just too good and there was nothing I can do. Like usually I can tell what the problem is and then I just fix it right away.
Okay, thank you. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you maintain focus when hitting a ball, both sports?
Eye on the ball. I think that's the best. You just have to really, like in tennis, it's the same, and baseball, I think you have to keep your eye on the ball and just be super present. Like don't let your mind wander or be distracted by what's happening.
So. Okay. Okay. Next question. how do difference in ball size and weight affect hitting techniques in baseball and tennis? I'll share the table.
Mm-hmm.
This is a ball, baseball or tennis ball.
Yeah.
5 ounce baseball is weight 5 ounce weight. Tennis ball is 2 ounce 2 ounce ounces
Ounces. Yep. Perfect.
ounces. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure like a lot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many differences. Like baseball, it's so much faster. The ball doesn't
Faster.
bounce, so you have to just swing. Tennis,
Swing.
you have more time. The ball's way lighter, so that definitely goes into like how you need to hit the ball each time.
Yeah. It's also high bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my
Good.
God. Sometimes you get balls that are so high and you're just like, like just trying to grab them. And sometimes like you have a fence behind you and sometimes it bounces too high that it bounces over the fence. So you can't even touch the ball. Like when you get like an overhead shot, I like to do that. If I have a super easy one, I like to smash it so hard that it goes outside of the court and then they can't get it. Yeah. Oh my God.
Like,
or if we're playing doubles, this is really mean, but doesn't matter. I like to hit the person at the net.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, one time, not me, but a girl was at the net and I was at the net and she hit the ball so hard it hit me in the mouth and I was bleeding.
Bleeding. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, like all over, like I was just like gushing blood out of my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
But then on the next point, I just hit her right back and I was like, perfect. I'm so competitive. I won't let anyone see me like phased by anything.
So competitor. You are so
Super.
super.
I'm crazy, like crazy about it.
You play, so your mind, so fighting force, so never give up, so
Yeah.
you
I'm
must
like a
so win
lion.
for the win. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a fire in my soul that does not let me want to lose.
Okay. Thank you. So last, so 2 minutes, it's closing this class. So thank you for sharing. So I pick up the different so tennis and baseball. How was this topic?
Super fun. I love
Super fun.
comparing sports and stuff, especially because there are similarities to baseball and tennis, but also lots of differences.
Yeah.
Like tennis and golf, I think it's like similar. Like tennis, baseball, golf, anything where you have to like hit a ball or something, that's quite similar and very different at the same time.
So this highlights, so I'm very shocked, breed.
About that, yeah.
About it's a highlight for me. Wow.
Yeah, I've gotten hit with the tennis ball a lot of times. I've had bruises on my legs from being hit by someone.
Today, so after next lesson, continue. So taking a break time. Okay, We will continue this topic.
Okay, perfect. That'll be super fun.
Today, Sibel, so how many students did you enjoy? Will you take a lesson today?
Like 7 or 8.
Whoa.
Busy day.
Busy day. Wow. Keep doing.
Yeah, I will.
Keep doing.
Yeah, and then weekend off. No more work after today for 2 days, which will be good.
Crush it.
A nice
Crush
little
it.
break.
Crush
Yes,
it.
I will.
Okay.
All right, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah. Bye.